Welcome to our collage creations. Today you can make a collage, which remember is paper on paper, and you can make anything you want. Most people will make animals, people, or characters from shows and games. Here is a self-portrait. We got a bumblebee, a tiger, a lion, a monkey. There's so many great examples that you guys can make. Oh, look, we got a pig family. Today what you're going to do is you're going to put your name on your paper. As you can see, I already put mine there. I like to flip it over to the back so I have a fresh sheet of paper to work with. You also have a variety of colors of half sheets of paper that you can use to make something. These papers are going to be more than enough for what you need to make one creature, but I also have the scrap bins up front that are filled with slightly used scraps like these ones that you can use to add on to your character. You're not going to need a full sheet of paper if you just need a little space of green. If you notice that these people that use these papers, they cut off of the side. If they were cutting right from the middle, it doesn't leave as much space for the next person to use that paper. So these people did a great job of cutting from the side and saving that paper. You can find these in the scrap bins in front of the classroom. Today I'm going to make a bear, so I won't need these papers, so I can neatly put those back into the bins where I got them. For my bear's head, I have some of these tracers on your table. Instead of tracing it in the middle, I'm going to move it to the side. This saves a lot of paper, and you're actually going to need some more of this paper when you make your creation. So I'm tracing the head. If you would rather just draw it on your own, you can totally do that. I'm going to cut it out. And then I'm going to use the rest of this paper for the next part of this assignment. So as I'm cutting this out, I'm thinking, what spaces can I fill up on my paper? I might be able to fit 2 bears on my paper if I place this in the right position. I'm going to decide to put my paper vertically, but if you would like to go horizontal, that's a choice too. I'll glue this down right there in the middle of the paper. That will leave enough space for the bear's body. The bear's body is going to be very simple. I like to put this right here and scoot it up halfway on the page. Again, I'm going to scoot it over to the side to save as much paper as possible. I'm making a half circle shape, maybe a half oval shape, and this will serve as the body of the bear. Again, I'll cut that out. It doesn't have to be perfect because no person, no animal, nothing is exactly symmetrical, and that means it's not exactly the same on both sides no matter what. So I got my bear's body and my bear's head. It actually looks like it could be a person as well. A bear has ears, so I'm going to go ahead and make those ears like half circles. Again, cutting from the side of my paper. I'll cut that out. Here's a cool trick. If you fold that paper over and you cut both pieces of paper at the same time, you're going to get the exact same shape for the ears. So when I lift that up, I have 2 exactly shaped ears. There's one over there and one over there. Now I'm going to need to go into the scrap bin to find something small like this to use for the nose. I could also use crayons if I would like. I think it's since it's a collage, I'm going to do as much paper as I can. For the nose, it's kind of like a curvy triangle. I'll cut that out. You can make it any shape you want. In the document that is on your screen, you're going to see a lot of different animals. You can kind of make it your own. There's my bear's mouth. The bear's nose. I'm going to draw on some lines for the mouth. There we go. There's the bear's mouth. Again, I'm going to want to search the scrap bin. I found this little scrap right here, just a little white piece of paper with some drawing on the back. I'm going to draw some eyes near the side. And if you can't do a perfect circle, a good thing to trace would be your glue stick. Again, move it towards the side of the paper. Trace that glue stick. It does not have to be perfect. If you want to see that trick again, I folded the paper over. And anything that is folded, if I cut it twice, it will be on both sides. So again, I'm going to trim that around. There we go. I would glue those eyes down right there. Another cool thing is the insides of the ears. You could do something like that with the inside of the ears. Instead of finding a large sheet of paper like this, I'm going to go and find something a little smaller. I have this scrap right here that I can just cut out a little corner. There's a triangle that I can use. There's a triangle that I can use, and I can glue those right into these ears. Again, it can be any shape that you want. I just like to add a lot more paper to mine. So I think inside the whites of the eyes, I might even add a little bit more black. There we go. There's one eye. He's looking up. There's another one. Oh, he's got some crazy eyes there. I'm going to try to center those so he doesn't look so crazy. There he is, maybe looking over to the side. I have so much paper over here. If you don't have a scissors, you could also just tear the paper. Maybe make a little baby bear over here. I'm kind of tearing the paper into a circle shape. It's not going to be perfect. That's what I can't stress enough. Art does not have to be perfect to be good. Look at that, I got my baby bear. You can have little ears. It looks almost like a dog now, but that's okay. Any animal that you wanted to create, that is totally an option.